Hey everyone, welcome to the video. I was putting together my cash game lineup for this weekend and I thought I'd share it with you guys. Now this is subject to change the next day or two, but for right now this is what we have. So quarterback we have Lamar Jackson. He's coming off 27 carry, which was an NFL record for quarterbacks, and he had over 100 yards and 150 passing yards. He didn't even score a touchdown and he still had 20 fantasy points. He's going to offer us one of the highest floors at the position, and he gets to play the Raiders, where I can almost guarantee he's going to at least score a touchdown or two. Oakland has the 32nd, which is dead last pass D in the league, and is bottom half in the league when it comes to giving up points to the quarterback. And I expect he is going to be high owned, but I'm willing to play it no matter what. And then Matt Breida gets to take on this battered Tampa Bay defense. Man, they suck so bad. They lost their best linebackers 2 weeks ago, and it showed last week with Barkley. So we're going to go back to the well with Breida, who has looked pretty good this year when he doesn't get hurt, which I know kind of happens a lot. But with Mostert gone, it's Breida's backfield, as Alfred Morris is really just a non-factor these days. Tampa Bay's given up nearly 30 points per game to running backs, which is 6th worst. And I actually think they're going to get worse at the run throughout the year, missing their linebackers as well. And then Marlon Mack, ever since he's been healthy, he's been putting up great numbers in the Indy backfield. The Colts offensive line has gone from worst to first in the matter of a year, and has been great for Luck and Mack owners. The way to attack Miami is through the power run, and I don't see this changing, and I don't think the Colts offensive line and Mack will have any problem gashing them. Miami is giving up nearly 30 points per game to running backs, which is good for 4th worst in the league. And a receiver, Keenan Allen, he spends the majority of his time in the slot, about 53% of the time, so he should avoid Patrick Peterson coverage for a good portion of this game, and their slot cornerback is not very good. Allen is too cheap at $7,100 for a guy getting his kind of volume and upside and his talent, and if Melvin Gordon is out, which I see is a possibility, this could lead to some more targets this way as well. And then next up is Julian Edelman. He gets an excellent matchup versus the Jets slot corner Buster Screen. I've been picking on this guy all year, and the Jets are up there with Tampa in terms of how bad they are versus slot receivers. Also, you can't tell me New England isn't looking for a huge get-right game here. Now, I saw Tom Brady is questionable with an illness, but I doubt he doesn't play, but if Brian Hoyer is starting, I would take Edelman out of this lineup. And last one is Emmanuel Sanders. Can someone say revenge game? I always like a good narrative. Manny Sanders is going up against the Steelers' middle-of-the-road pasty, and I believe Joe Hayden will be on Cortland Sutton for most of the game. So the Broncos are most likely going to get boat raced by Pitt, so we could see some positive game flow for Sanders to get a lot of work late in the game. Now, the Steelers' defensive line has also been playing incredibly well, so if they can get the pressure on Keenum, we should see a lot of quick passes to Sanders. And Pittsburgh really struggles with slot receivers as well. And at tight end, I didn't write him up earlier in the week, just because I wrote him before the O.J. Howard news, but Cameron Brate's a great play at only 3,600. We know Jameis Winston loves his tight ends, and I think this should be a high-scoring game, so I like that price for him, especially the tight end position, which is so ugly. And then Nick Chubb, he gets to go against the Cincinnati Bengals defense, which is nothing to be scared of, and he's only 6,300. So we're going to just keep playing him like we've been doing every week. He's been great this year, and he's leading all backs in yards after contact, and he has the lead by over 2 yards. Matchup versus the Bengals, as I said, is amazing. They have allowed the 3rd most points to running backs at 32.3. They're 30th DVOA versus the run, and Chubb should keep the train moving. And the defense, I landed on the Chargers. They get to play the Arizona Cardinals, which had the lowest implied total on the slate, and they are also at home, and that just is the 2 things you want. Alright guys, I will let you know if there's any updates, and I'll probably have another video or two coming. Thanks.